Welcome to my game room tour of 1993, and say hello to our friend George.
What do I say? Oh, look at that.
He taught me how to play Street Fighter 2 at an expert level in this very room. This is my nephew. He's the same age as me, you wouldn't believe it. But I am the youngest of 6, so maybe now you will believe that.
Thanks, George.
Hi. What about me?
I'll look at you all the time.
And we can't leave me at the picture, unless I leave the picture, to play some Commodore 64. See?
What are you watching?
Don't do it for one time.
And who can guess what pirated game we're playing? By the music that's playing in the background.
Oh, I know, come on, miss. I had to do a bullseye. Wait, don't move. I had to do a bullseye. I don't get all those things over there, Spot.
Oh, don't leave without me.
Oh, wait.
Turn around, George.
Hi.
Yeah, like,
We also had a vast, slightly illegal VHS collection, as you can see in the background.
we found out I beat him all the time.
Oh, get it. That's George's face when beating.
We didn't have a whole lot of money, even though it may seem that way from what you can see.
That's my face when I win.
Yeah, I know.
We were just a middle class family, but my dad just used to spend a lot of money on CNC, cameras and computers, as you can see.
Miss it again.
And he always seemed to have the latest software.
Is it all the Wolfenstein thing? Yeah. Come on, give Aaron a go.
Yeah, we're taking it in turns.
There are lots of memories in this game room for me, that continued on into the future. Right here we're playing Quake, but we also used to play a lot of Duke Nukem 3D, and Warcraft 2 was a regular game that we used to love to play, linked together by an IPX network cable. But don't worry, we also used to go outside to play too. Christmas 1995. This is the Christmas tree that I, of course, decorated. You tell him, Dad.
Here's our beautiful Christmas tree that was decorated by Todd Alexander McDonald in the year 1995, when he was a mere 13 years of age. When he comes to view this tape in years to come, he shall say, gee, I was such a good decorator.
This is my second favourite Christmas of all time, 1993 being my favourite because that's when I got my Super Nintendo. I don't have any footage of that though because I woke everybody up at 4 AM in the morning to basically play Bubsy, so we never filmed any of that, unfortunately, because I would really love to see that. But here we are now, 1995, getting my Game Gear. I had a surprisingly amount of energy as a child, way more than what I do now. My dad used to call me Motor Mouth in the South. I assume it's because I used to talk a lot.
It says love and best wishes. I love Aaron.
You what?
I adore him.
And I know it's true because my sister used to pay me, this is my sister here, she would pay me money to stop talking. I really did come in prepared for this Christmas because I knew I was obviously getting a Game Gear because I picked it out. So I didn't even attempt to get the batteries out, I've gone straight into the wall with this thing.
Good idea. We should look at the other games, Todd.
Idiot, that goes in there. Put that thing over there.
I really was annoying as a kid.
Nah.
I can see that now, but I didn't really see it back then, but I can see it now, how annoying I must have been. I was so different to my brother was so different to me. We were like two opposite ends. I don't know how we lived together, I don't know how he didn't kill me. And look, I'm even like doing like a precursor to my YouTube days by filming myself doing fatalities with gameplay footage on the Super Nintendo on our big tube TV. Look at the size of this thing. I mean, I really did come prepared because I got the magazines out for Mortal Kombat 3 because that was the way to get the fatalities back then. Obviously, there was no internet, so we got the magazines to know what the fatalities were. So that's why I've got the magazines out, because I'm reading what the fatalities are. But don't worry, we didn't spend all day inside. We also went outside to play too.
That's it, we don't move.
I feel like I've said this line before, but you know what? Here we are again. To say it once more. This is my Christmas from 1991. I found some footage of me getting this little tiny pinball machine. It was nothing fancy, but it didn't have to be, because getting anything like this for Christmas to me was fancy. And you can see the joy in my face of just having this little tiny pinball machine to myself in the corner that I got to play all day. It really did make my Christmas day, and I hope this Christmas I can make some more days just like this.
Silver GameCube, please.
And as it turned out, I did have another day like that in 2022, but with my son this time, where he asked for a silver GameCube, of all things. So I got him one with many games where he opened them up at the same place that I used to open up my presents when I was a little kid, from many years before that, in the exact same house. And to be honest, it hasn't changed that much either from when I was a kid. My mum, she doesn't really change things around too much, but that's okay, because it really felt like everything had come full circle. I'm not sure why he asked for a GameCube this Christmas, but I'm so glad he did, because I got to cherish something inside of myself once more again, and experience this time with him as well. What you playing, buddy? What comes around?
Hit and run.
Certainly eventually does come back around again. The circle of life just keeps on spinning around. For me, back to the same spot again. It's pretty amazing, really. Let's just keep on spinning this back around. Just like this, I hope. We don't want it to stop, now do we?